Donald Trump has threatened to withhold billions of dollars in aid from those nations which criticize his controversial decision to unilaterally recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. In a raising of the stakes over the US's move to recognize Jerusalem and shift its embassy there, something long requested by Israel and their conservative supporters in the US, Mr. Trump said he could penalize those countries that voted against the move at the UN. Previously, the US's UN ambassador Nikki Haley had warned the US would be taking names of any countries who supported a resolution criticizing Washington's actions. A vote is scheduled to take place on Thursday after the US on Monday vetoed a vote by the UN Security Council that would have demanded Mr. Trump reverse his decision. The Associated Press said Mr. Haley had written to most of the 193 UN member states warning of possible retaliation. She said the president was taking the matter personally. Speaking to members of his cabinet on Wednesday, Mr. Trump said he liked what Ms. Haley had spelled out. For all these nations, they take our money and then vote against us. They take hundreds of millions of dollars, even billions of dollars, and then they vote against us, Mr. Trump said. We are watching those votes. Let them vote against us. We'll save a lot, we don't care. Earlier this month, Mr. Trump declared he was recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and moving the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv, a decision that other countries had for decades declined to take, as the final status of the city was always considered central to part of any peace negotiations between Israel and the Palestinians. At the UN we're always asked to do more and give more. So, when we make a decision, at the will of the American PPL, apt where to locate our embassy, we don't expect those we help to target us. On those there'll be a vote criticizing our choice. The US will be taking names. Pic twitter.com/susp8hqt4. Today we finally acknowledge the obvious, that Jerusalem is Israel's capital, he said when he made the announcement. This is nothing more or less than a recognition of reality. It is also the right thing to do. It's something that has to be done. His decision sparked widespread criticism and many questioned whether the US could have any meaningful role in trying to establish a Middle East peace deal, something Mr. Trump has vowed to pursue. The Palestinians had sought the General Assembly vote after the US used its veto on Monday. The UK had supported the censure and will likely do so again in the General Assembly. Unlike votes taken by the Security Council, Assembly resolutions are not legally binding, although they do reflect world opinion. This combination of pictures shows Syrians covering one eye with their hands, in the rebel-held town of Douma, as part of a campaign in solidarity with the baby boy, Kareem Abdallah, who lost an eye, as well as his mother, in government shelling on the nearby town of Hamaria. AFP/Getty Images Reuters. Belgian police officers stand guard outside the trial of Salah Abdeslam, one of the suspects in the 2015 Islamic State attacks in Paris, at a courthouse in Brussels, Belgium. Reuters.